Okay, we're in Galway. We're in Galway, Ireland, of course, and that's the Quays, and that is the famous Galway Girl right there. Okay, and there's a Ed Sheeran song about Galway Girl, and so we're here walking along the street, just checking things out and giving you a little street view of everything. They have a lot of little. Yeah, I did. I started from there. And so, you can see too, there's no cars allowed down in here, which is excellent. It's always an excellent thing, This is the famous Thomas Dillon, established in 1750, the original makers of the clad dash ring. See, streets up and down. We had a great Freedom driver today. Freedom is an app here in Ireland and in Europe. And we had a nice ride from our lodging, our Airbnb, down here, downtown historic Galway. And he told us that Freedom app has now been purchased by Lyft. Lyft is a well-known American company, a rival to Uber, and Uber's here as well. So they all kind of operate through a taxi services here. So you can use your Lyft app. Apparently, I don't know if you can use it yet, but you definitely can use Freedom Now. Freedom Now is more familiar with the Europeans, and but Uber, you can use your Uber app here as well. Supermax is a kind of their McDonald's in a way. There are some McDonald's here, but they're kind of a fast food operation. Yep. We'll be here tonight. You walk around the side streets too. You learn a lot about a town by going down the side streets and actually eating and drinking in establishments downtown. You want to stay out of the tourist areas if you can. Now, they're good to walk through, good to look around, but you don't want to eat in those places and drink in those places. Okay? And one of the ones the locals always say, now we're going to probably go down there and take a photo op sometime tomorrow, will be the Temple Bar in Dublin, where we'll be tomorrow. But we're not going to go in here and grab a beer because it's all tourism, all tourists. And we like to support more, maybe the smaller local business guy. This is beautiful through here.
Look at the seals. It said seals.
They'll probably be hanging out. Very pretty. Very pretty. If Mike would buy that building over there, renovate it. Nice restaurant, bar, hotel. Just some walking tour here along the river in Galway. This was a former distillery, whiskey distillery, and it's now just an abandoned building, but a cool location along the river here because the whiskey production needs water. You got a lot of it right here. And there's the lizard. Liz. It's all decked out. It's all decked out here on a nice day, cool weather, but not cold. We got a fish on here in the river. Looks like a fish is trying to get downstream.
I know, but he's still going down on me.
So you got a really stiff current headed down. Obviously the fish on the line wants to keep moving down. So you're fighting current, you're fighting the fish. Got a pretty good size 10, 11 foot pole here. Kind of Oh man, yeah, he's gonna go a while anyway. Oh man, oh, what's he gonna do when he gets to the bridge down there? So here in Galway, I mean, you have this street is one of the main tourist streets, obviously. So you have all types of restaurants, shops, bars. You have a lot of the what they call the I forget. I'm probably not going to pronounce it properly, but it's called the what is it? What do they call Claydash rings? Clawdash down here. They went in here. There's the original Clawdash store is over here, but some people will go to another one. They're not the only ones who can sell them, but that's supposedly the original here. So a lot of people want to go in there. There's a small museum in there, but you know, again, I'm not recommending one over the other. This is heart in hands. A small ring, Clawdash ring, goes for about anywhere between 30, 35, and 40 euros. So, you know, sometimes they take them home for children, for, you know, other adults as a gift, small gift. So, but you got to shop around a little bit for that. A lot of people out here today. It's starting the tourist season. We had a very nice meal down here, and a great staff here at the Quaws. You see, it's called the Quaws, right there, the Quaws, and it's right next to the woman of the woman of Galway. And she's sitting there on a bench. It's a nice bar just to have a beer. It's a nice bar to have some food. We had the oysters. The oysters were good. I had fish and chips. It was good. And it's reasonable. And the staff was exceptional. And there's Liz. There's Liz. And we had a great staff, especially Samara. Ask for Samara, the waitress, and tell them that Older and Bolder, the crazy couple with 4 other people, we had a great time with her. She was wonderful. So check it out. Here's Liz spending her money. Can I film inside your store? Way out there in the Bay of Galway, you can see a cruise ship. Okay? And obviously, I don't know what cruise line or how they come in or what their itinerary, but they come in here to Galway, which is a pretty cool little town. Talk to some very nice people. Walk is where we came from, along this street right here. Very nice, easy walking street from downtown. Just very nice, very easy walk. And look what we found. So, I'm going to get a chance now to try my hand at a new game, a very famous game all over the world called cricket. If you've never played cricket, it's very famous in Europe. Some very big matches. It's kind of a go-between of American baseball and what else? American baseball and some other sport. So these fellas here allowed me to get in and try my hand. Bam! Look at that one. Got a good hit there. The pitcher is trying to knock down the wickets behind the batter. So I've got to make sure I protect those sticks standing up. Let's see if I can do it. But look, I forgot, I'm back in baseball. You've got to hit every ball. You can't let one go like it's a ball or a strike. So let's try one more and see what happens. And oh no, the pitcher knocked down one of the sticks, so he gets a point or something of that nature. And I'm going to try one more. Let's see if I can get one more here. Bam! Look at that one go. That was quite a little hit there. I want to say thank you very much to these fellas. They told me they were from Afghanistan, and I appreciate them letting me just jump into the middle of their game or their practice, and it was a lot of appreciation. What great international relations.
Older and Boulder here reporting. The girls, Bruce's girls, went in to get some cocktails for us. It seems like this trip has been more of a pub run. No, what is it? This has been like a pub crawl. We've had drinks almost at every place we've been at. Different IPA beers from here, and we haven't even reached Dublin yet. Scotch, whiskeys, you name it. We've tried it all. And what is your name?
My name is David.
David, you come to Ireland a lot?
No, this is the first time, well, second time. The first time for a normal holiday.
Okay.
Before was for business.
Oh, this
But
is the first
last
time.
day of my holiday.
Oh,
So,
this is the first time for us in Ireland. We have had a great time.
Have you been to Scotland?
yeah, quite a few times.
We're headed there too.
On Thursday.
It's brilliant if you have the weather. And if you don't, well,
We
it's
make
like
the
80%
best
of
of
the
it.
time. So it's
We've been, well, the weather's been lucky. How long have you been here?
a little over 2 weeks. And yeah, we've had only one day of rain.
2 weeks. Have you been all over?
Yeah, we started in Brunnaboyne. I pronounced it wrong. It's this big archaeological site north of Dublin.
Okay.
Very nice. It's all from Gaelic, like from 5,000 years ago. And there has a tomb you can go into and stuff. And then we went to Dublin. We celebrated my birthday, 50.
Did you go to the temple?
Of course.
Oh,
And
no,
I paid
you
way too much for beer.
Some more streets. Little jazz music playing over here. And we're off to more walking, adventuring, investigating.